You know, sometimes it's hard to check my bank account because first off, I have to face just how much I spend on beer and snacks, and second, it can be a bit of a shock to see every little transaction my poor bank account has to endure.
The devil is in the details, Robin. You have to look at every single transaction line by line to make sure that you're not losing money somewhere. Fees are a big one that you have to look out for.
There's so many tiny little fees. I think we should just go through the most egregious ones, the ones that'll just take those little chunks out.
Let's talk about credit card fees. If you don't pay your bill in full, you're gonna have to pay a little bit extra every month. It may not seem like a lot, but do the math over the course of a year, how much money you're actually losing, and then you can never quite get out of it. So it's really important to try to pay your credit card bill in full every month. If you can't do that, make a commitment to really tackle your debt and get it out of your life.
Oh, and you have to watch out for those convenience fees when buying something small at the store that doesn't meet the minimum purchase. It's usually small, but again, this stuff adds up.
Another thing you shouldn't be paying a fee for is getting your credit report. You can get a yearly free credit report through annualcreditreport.com. And also, because of the pandemic, for the rest of the year, you can actually get a free report every week. So there's no reason you should be paying anybody to see your credit report.
One of the fees that really cheeses me off the most has to be the overdraft fee. Happened to me the other month when I had to get my heater fixed right before a mortgage payment. You kind of forget, and then $30 is kind of a tough hit, and it keeps repeating every time you have the overdraft if you haven't caught the problem.
There's nothing like the sting of the evil overdraft fee. So the first thing you want to do, call your bank and see if you can waive that fee. Try to talk to them. Never hurts to ask. Also, see if your bank offers a refusal of payment. And also, some banks are actually getting rid of these fees altogether, which is amazing.
And of course, there's those late payment fees. I mean, a late payment on a credit card, a mortgage, or a loan, it can cost you money, but it can also hurt your credit score and raise your interest rates.
It happens to everybody. In the long term, you have to make a commitment to pay down your credit card debt. You've got to get it under control so you don't have to deal with it anymore. And always set a reminder on your phone or whatever so that you don't miss those payments, because it's a costly mistake.
Money transfer fees. Well, I'm a millennial, so use Venmo to split the cash. With that and other options like PayPal and Cash App, I feel like you shouldn't have to pay.
I know I have teenagers and they want to go to McDonald's and they want me to Venmo them money immediately, and they're happy to just pay that 1.5% fee to get that money immediately, whereas they're, not willing to wait 48 hours for the transaction to go through. So I'm trying to instill in them that is your money lost. Another fee to avoid those ATM fees, if you're at an ATM that isn't affiliated with your bank, always check to see if you're going to have to pay a little fee to get money out of that ATM, and you should not be doing that either. Be organized. Google where the nearest location of an ATM that you can use for free is and get there.
You gotta guard your money like a hawk and keep checking your bank account for leaks, because there's nothing worse than wasted money.
While you're at it, take a really good look at your credit card bill every month and see if there are any recurring fees that you don't even know you're paying. Sometimes they're small. Sometimes you sign up for a service, you get 2 months free, and then they're going to start charging you. You don't even remember that you did it. So get rid of those and then check for all of your subscriptions. If you're paying for something that you're no longer using, like a kid's game that they're not using anymore or some sort of an app that you don't use anymore, get rid of it, save that money.